Welcome to AI Debates. We're diving into a question that's got everyone talking.
Yeah.
Is AI the muse or the menace when it comes to creativity?
It's it's really fascinating stuff, you know?
Yeah.
Makes you rethink what it even means to be creative.
Right, like imagine pouring your heart into a piece of art,
Hmm.
submitting it to a competition,
Okay.
and bam, the winner is some AI creation.
Oh, I can see how that
It's
would.
happening more and
It's
more.
causing quite a stir.
Yeah, and for good reason. I mean, can a machine really be creative,
That's the core of it, yeah.
or is it just mimicking us?
To even answer that, we got to figure out what makes anything creative, right?
Totally. So on one hand, people are saying AI is like this super creativity booster.
Like a brainstorming buddy.
Exactly. Always on, always ready.
There's that MIT study, wasn't there?
Yeah, the one that found AI could boost productivity by like 30% in creative work.
Wow, 30%.
Yeah. Think about what that could mean for your own work or hobbies.
I mean, that's not across the board, though, is it?
Right, it was more specific fields.
Like graphic design saw a big jump,
Music too.
especially with things like generating variations on designs or melodies.
Yeah, so it's more like AI is really good at expanding on what's already there.
Less about coming up with totally new concepts.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But even then,
then.
it still makes you wonder
About what?
about what originality really is, you know?
That's deep.
It is.
And then you have people like Dr. Lisa Smith saying AI is democratizing creativity,
Democratizing.
making it accessible to anyone.
So, like, is that about equal access to these AI tools?
I guess so.
Or is it more about everyone having a fair shot to express themselves regardless of skills?
Ooh, good point.
It's not just about giving everyone a paintbrush,
This is
right?
deeper than that.
Way deeper.
And doesn't this bring up another question? Like, does making it easier for everyone?
Yeah.
Does that devalue the skills real artists have honed for years?
Whoa, that's a tough one.
Yeah, no easy answers there. But what is clear is that these AI tools are becoming more and more accessible.
You got things like Adobe Firefly.
The designers are using that to whip up design variations like crazy.
It's like having a whole team working with you, right?
Right. But this ease of creation, it's causing a flood of AI-generated content.
Oh, yeah, definitely seeing that.
And some people are worried that'll make human art less valuable.
Like it's mass produced, you know?
Exactly. When something's everywhere,
Yeah.
does it lose its specialness?
Interesting.
And then there's the whole copyright issue.
Ooh.
Like, these AI models are trained on tons of existing images, text, code,
Right.
and that raises a big question. Who actually owns the copyright to AI-generated art?
Oh, man, that's a big one.
Is it the AI developer, the artists whose work it's based on, the person who told the AI to make the thing?
Talk about a legal maze.
And it's causing real problems.
Some people say using that copyrighted stuff to train AI is fair use.
Others are like, no way, that's stealing.
And there are literally court cases going on right now to try and figure this all out.
It's not just theoretical anymore.
This has real impact.
Artists are worried about losing their income.
About their work being devalued.
And some people even say AI art can't be real art, you know?
Because it doesn't have the heart, the intention.
Yeah, like it's missing that human touch.
That's actually something we'll dig into more in the next part of our deep dive.
Oh yeah, can't wait to get into that.
We'll explore both sides, all the argument.
But before we go there,
Yeah,
let's see what people are saying out there in the wild world of public opinion.
let's do it.
Hashtag AI creativity is blowing up on social media.
It is.
You've got people praising AI as this amazing creative partner.
Others are freaking out, saying it's the end of human art as we know it.
Talk about mixed feelings.
That's what makes this whole conversation so fascinating.
It really is.
We're in the middle of this huge shift, you know?
Art and technology colliding.
And how we deal with it now will decide the future of creativity for everyone. None at all. It's crazy to think how this AI thing isn't just some tech upgrade.
It's way bigger than that.
It's changing our whole culture.
Yeah, like how we view art and what it means to be creative.
Totally. Makes you ask, what do we even value in art anyway?
Is it the skill,
Yeah.
the emotion, the whole idea behind it?
Or all of those things mixed together.
And that's where AI really throws a wrench in things.
Because can an algorithm really understand human emotion?
Right. Like, can it capture the feeling that makes art so powerful?
Some people are adamant that AI art just lacks soul.
Like it's all technique, no heart.
But then others say, even human artists.
Yeah.
They're influenced by their own lives, their training, all the art they've seen.
So they're drawing from a database too, just like AI.
In a way,
Yeah.
yeah. That's interesting.
It kind of blurs the lines, doesn't it?
It does. Like, maybe our problem with AI art is just that
Oh,
we
yeah.
don't want to admit a machine can do something we thought was uniquely human.
Maybe we're biased.
Throughout history, people have always resisted new art movements at first.
They were scared of Impressionism, of Cubism,
And then those styles became iconic.
so maybe AI art will be the same.
Could be.
But beyond all the philosophy, there are real-world issues here.
You mean like copyright?
Exactly. It's getting more and more complicated
Oh, yeah.
with AI getting so good so fast.
The big question now is who actually owns AI art?
We talked about it before, but it's only getting more important.
And it's causing real legal battles.
Artists, developers, companies,
All trying to figure out who gets the credit, the money.
and it's not just about the artwork itself.
What do you mean?
What about the artists whose work was used to train the AI?
Ah, like they deserve something, right?
Even if the AI didn't directly copy their work,
It's tough because our laws weren't built for this.
they don't know how to handle AI
Some experts are even saying we need totally new laws.
just for AI.
Yeah, new definitions, new structures to deal with all the unique stuff AI brings up.
Makes sense. It's like a whole new world.
It is.
We need artists, lawyers, politicians
Everyone's got to get involved.
to figure out a system that's fair,
One that protects artists.
but also encourages innovation.
It's a balancing act.
And the public needs to be part of it too.
Of course,
They're the ones who'll be looking at, judging, buying this AI art.
their opinion matters.
So, stepping back a bit,
Okay.
what does all this mean for human artists in the long run?
That's the big question, isn't it?
Some are scared AI will make human creativity worthless.
Like algorithms will just pump out endless generic art.
Yeah, and then human artists will be out of a job.
Especially new artists trying to make a name for themselves.
It's a scary thought.
But what if?
What if?
What if, instead of seeing AI as a threat,
Yeah,
we saw it as a partner?
like a creative teammate.
Exactly. AI could handle all the boring, repetitive stuff.
And then humans can focus on the big ideas.
The emotion, the innovation.
Ooh, I like that.
It's like having a super assistant.
Who does all the grunt work so you can be the mastermind?
And maybe that could even help us break free from old art rules.
Push the boundaries even further.
Yeah, who knows what amazing new art we could create with AI helping us.
That's an exciting future.
It is.
But even if that happens, there are still ethical questions.
Like, are AI algorithms biased?
Is everyone able to use these AI tools?
Will some artists still lose out even if AI is a partner?
We can't just ignore those issues.
Absolutely not.
It feels like every time we talk about this, more questions pop up.
That's how it goes with any new technology.
It shakes things up.
It makes us rethink everything.
And it's up to us to make sure it changes things for the better.
We're at a crossroads.
The decisions we make now will affect creativity forever.
Exciting and a little terrifying.
Right.
But if we're open and honest
If we listen to each other,
and focus on doing what's right,
we can figure out how to use AI to make creativity even better.
we can make sure it helps humanity, not hurts it.
We've really gone deep on this AI and creativity thing.
Yeah, explored both the good and the bad.
And it changes so fast, keeping up is a challenge.
It really is. This AI tech just keeps advancing.
It feels like we're standing at the edge of something huge.
A whole new era.
Exciting and kind of scary all at the same time.
And what's really interesting is this isn't just some abstract debate.
Not just for tech people or artists,
AI is already messing with creativity everywhere.
whether we realize it or not.
Yeah, think about those photo filters everyone uses.
Oh yeah,
Or how music apps recommend songs you might like.
that's all AI.
And it's changing how we make art and how we experience it.
And it's only going to get more intense as AI gets smarter.
That's why it's so important for everyone to have a say in this.
Not just the experts.
This is about how we as a society want to handle creativity.
Do we see AI as a tool, a threat?
Or somewhere in between.
And those choices matter.
Big time. They'll affect everything.
Education, jobs, even how we see ourselves.
What really struck me is there's no single right answer to how AI affects creativity.
I was thinking the same thing.
It depends on what kind of art we're talking about.
On where you live, what your culture is.
Even on your own personal views.
Like what one person sees as a danger.
Someone else might see as an opportunity.
Exactly. So we can't just shut down the conversation.
We can't just pick a side and fight.
We got to hear each other out.
And think about the ethics of all this.
It's not about winning or losing.
It's about finding a way forward together.
So as we wrap up,
Yeah.
what's the one thing you hope our listeners will take away from all this?
For me, it's realizing that AI is like a mirror.
A mirror.
It reflects our own fears and hopes about creativity.
Wow.
It makes us ask, what is it about art that we truly value?
What makes us human?
It's not just about what AI can do,
It's about what we want it to do.
and how we can make sure it helps us, not hurts us.
So, listeners, we want to know what you think.
Are you excited about AI and creativity?
Worried? Something else.
Head over to @AI for the People.
We'll be sharing more info, resources, all that good stuff.
This is a conversation that needs everyone.
Because the future of creativity isn't just happening to us.
We're all making it together.
Thanks for joining us on this deep dive, everyone.
Keep those creative sparks flying.